Good morning and welcome to another episode of SmartFox TV.
This is Sally Fang with some national news. Ever had a bad neighbor? Gerald the turkey terrorized citizens in Oakland, California for 5 months, specifically in Morecambe Rose Garden. He would stalk and then attack people with his claws and wings, and the situation got so bad that the garden had to be closed for the summer. Based on past attacks, wildlife tracker Rebecca Dimitrick knew that Gerald liked to attack people who ate or sat in the garden, and especially had a hatred for older women for some reason. She decided to do an early Halloween trick with him by dressing up as a frail old lady. And then she lured him with blueberry seeds and kibble, and even put on an act of being scared. As expected, he charged at her, and that was when she was able to safely grab Gerald. Although it started off as a Halloween trick, Gerald ended up with a Halloween treat, as he has now been safely released to a hilly area with other wild turkeys. And no, it's not a euphemism for being someone's early Thanksgiving dinner. He really is safe and free now, whereas before, some people considered putting him down because of his behavior in the garden. If you've ever seen the Halloween horror series, you'll recognize this guy. Known as Michael Myers of Decatur, father of 3, Evan Zimmerman goes around town dressed in a white mask, dark jumpsuit, and carrying a plastic knife, shocking and amusing people in his community. His videos became viral last year, and they even have a YouTube page. The police are aware of his antics and have alerted the community to not call in about him. He will sometimes show up on people's lawns or through office building windows. He says that the elderly are off limits for him. Although he's creeped out some kids, he says that many stop and ask him for photos. Despite his family's reactions in the videos, he assures everyone that they are enjoying it as much as he does. That's it for National News Today.
Welcome to Sports Trivia Mondays. Which MLB player has the most MVPs? Is it Barry Bonds, Mike Trout, or Alex Rodriguez? Be back with the answer.
Good morning, everyone. Kim here. I hope you're having a good day so far. So last week I spoke on the hero and the protagonist in animation or manga. Why are they so young? And it comes to the conclusion that that stems from Japanese feelings from World War II. How they felt they had to, some people felt they had to grow up a bit quicker. So that's why their protagonists in anime kind of range anywhere from 11 years old to 17 years old. But again, just to put in there, it doesn't mean that the authors or directors of these animations and manga are not aiming for a target audience, right? Like an age range. So keep that in mind as well. Today, I want to speak about environmentalism that is seen in animation and manga. So first, let's start off with the definition of environmentalism. So concern about an action aimed at protecting the environment. So concern for the environment in anime and manga. So this can be seen everywhere in Japan, from gentle nature spirits, magical journeys to save the extinct species. Numerous plots feature environmental concerns both as motivations within the story and occasional plot points. A director who's very famous for showing environmentalism within his films is Hayao Miyazaki, and he's known for My Neighborhood Friend Totoro, to Princess Mononoke, to Spirited Away. So I want to talk about nature spirits. So if this stems from Shinto and Buddhist beliefs, so in Shintoism, they believe that spirits inhabited natural phenomenon from mountains to rivers to nature, not somewhere above us. And a major Shinto belief is in Inagi and Izanami. They are the origins of humankind, parents of man, where they were islands and land versus gods of humans. So when we think about Izanami and Inanagi, humans are not superior to land, but instead are related to it. So this ties back into environmentalism that we see in animation. And in real Japan to this day, so even outside of manga and anime, in real Japan, they have pollution concerns, over the 20th century. So from the industrialization period in the 1860s to the world wars to the economic boom afterwards, a number of government policies and laws have been put in place to deal with water and air pollution, as well as natural preserves and parks. Lack of space and land in Japan, plus increase in populations, have caused the Japanese to be more aware of the environment around them and their own waste. So, fun fact, if you did not know, Japan is a very recycle-aimed country. They can go anywhere from 6 different trash bins to 12 plus. And a very famous documentary came out, very short. It was called Zero Waste Town. And this town in Japan basically is like the king or queen of recycling centers, that in X amount of years they hope to have zero waste within their community. Thanks for joining me today in regards to talking about environmentalism within anime and manga.
The MLB player with the most MVPs is Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds has a total of 7 MVPs. Mike Trout and Alex Rodriguez both have 3. Thanks for playing Sports Trivia Mondays.
Thanks for watching SmartFox TV. I'm Chris Yates.
I'm Kim.
I'm Sally.
I'm Tracy.
Until next time, stay
Stay
foxy.
foxy.